The former Spice Girl, who is going through an acrimonious divorce from estranged husband Stephen Belafonte, caused a kerfuffle after music mogul Simon made a dig at her relationship status during Tuesday night's show. When Simon, who sits alongside Mel on the judging panel, was asked to critique a contestant's performance that was marred with technical errors, he replied, "I kind of imagine this would be like Mel B's wedding night. A lot of anticipation, not much promise or delivery." Mel then threw her cup of water at Simon, then walked out during the live filming. "Mel B is out. This is live TV, y'all. This is live TV," said host Tyra Banks. Getty. Mel B was left outraged when Simon compared a magic act to her wedding night. Mel eventually returned to her seat to judge the rest of the show, but later backstage the mum of 3, 42, spoke about the incident. "He should know, if you say something inappropriate he's gonna get stuff thrown at him. I made sure there was no ice in it this time, just fizzy water." It has also been reported that Mel called 57-year-old Simon in a backstage and he simply shrugged it off by replying whatever. However, some viewers weren't convinced the row was real. Many took to social media to slam the fight as staged, prompting the show's official Twitter page to quickly deny it. "This is live TV, you guys," posted the America's Got Talent account. "That was not planned." Mel and Stephen, 42, the father of her 5-year-old daughter Madison, will face each other in court on September 25 over her request for a restraining order. She alleges repeated abusive behavior by her ex, including one occasion in 2014 that forced her to pull out of judging The X Factor. Power couple George and Amal Clooney have donated $1 million to promote equality and to combat hate, giving the hefty sum to Southern Poverty Law Center. The 56-year-old actor said in a statement, "Amal and I wanted to add our voice and financial assistance to the ongoing fight for equality. There are no two sides to bigotry and hate. What happened in Charlottesville, and what is happening in communities across our country, demands our collective engagement to stand up to hate." Earlier this month, Day Night reported that George and human rights barrister Amal, 39, are opening 7 schools for Syrian refugee children together. The high-profile husband and wife team, whose twins Ella and Alexander were born on June 6, have partnered with Google, Hewlett-Packard and UNICEF to donate over £2 million to fund education opportunities for 3,000 Syrians living in Lebanon, Amal's native country. Getty. George and Amal Clooney have donated $1 million to Southern Poverty Law Center to promote equality. Monday, August 21, 2017. Amal Clooney looks sensational in dazzling green gown as she beams at George on date night. Morgan Freeman will be honored with a prestigious Lifetime Achievement Award for a Hollywood career spanning more than 50 years. The 80-year-old will receive the 54th Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award next January at the annual ceremony held in Los Angeles. "Some actors spend their entire careers waiting for the perfect role. Morgan showed us that true perfection is what a performer brings to the part," said SAG president Gabrielle Carteris. The Hollywood veteran, who has nearly 100 feature film credits, won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in 2005 for $1 Million Baby, and has had a string of Oscar nominations, most notably for his roles in hit 1989 film Driving Miss Daisy and The Shawshank Redemption in 1994. In 1973, the star co-founded the Frank Silvera Writers' Workshop, which supports and nurtures promising African-American playwrights, and supports artists for a new South Africa in the campaign for female education. J.D. Morgan Freeman will be honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award for his Hollywood career. Russell Watson says surviving a brain tumor has made him more spiritual and grateful. The English tenor tells Day Night in 2006, "I had headaches and, after taking tests, they told me it was a tumor the size of 2 golf balls. I had these weird thoughts of not making it to 40 before it all happened, and on my 39th year I was diagnosed. Things like that can either draw you closer to God or you can think, why me? It drew me closer to spirituality." However, the father of 2 had to muster up even more strength as the tumor returned. "It came back rapidly and took 5 years before I fully recovered. They said I would never sing classical music again because of the energy I would need to sing the high notes. But I was like, I will show you. And here I am all those years later. Life is brilliant. No, things that used to get me down don't anymore." Getty. Russell Watson said surviving a brain tumor has made him more spiritual. Jo Wood says she can't believe she's still alive, reflecting that her hard partying lifestyle with Rolling Stone ex-husband Ronnie Wood 30 years ago should have led her to an early grave. "It's amazing I survived, really," admits the former model. "I dropped to 6 stone because I'd go days without eating. I was doing so much cocaine at one point that I'd smoke a joint in the evening like having a glass of wine. Getty Jo Wood claimed she was surprised to still be alive after a life of hard partying. The 62-year-old, who has Jamie, 42, from her marriage to Peter Green, and Leah, 38, and Tyrone, 34, with Ronnie, tells Closer magazine, "My mum thought I was going to die. However, Jo eventually turned her life around," adding, "I consider myself lucky because I've seen friends who couldn't get out of it and got worse and worse, but I stopped at the right time."